Reacher, come with me.
No,
Excuse me?
not until you let these zip ties come off.
Get the box cutter.
The detective told the female officer to go grab a knife, but I raised my hand and said, "No need to be dramatic." You guys recycle. Then I strolled out of the station like I owned the place. I was planning to leave this cursed little town the moment I hit the sidewalk, but the detective called out behind me. He said Paul's confession didn't prove my innocence. The man confessed to things that never even happened. He added, "You two could be working together feeding me a story. That lit a fuse." I spun around, zapped, when Paul was being escorted into the station. Officer Steven looked him in the eye for over a second. "You think that was nothing? They're hiding something. So why the hell are you still grilling me instead of dragging him in?" The detective puffed up self-minus important. Dismissive, so I decided to really turn the screws. "You're also about 40, which means you did your 20 at Boston PD to get your pension so you can afford a proper Southern suit, but you still look like Black Sherlock Holmes. Means no woman in your life making sure you dress right. Death or divorce. At your age, divorce is a higher probability, but you still wear the ring. By the wear on it, you play with it, obsess over it. Like I said, you're stubborn." I broke down the timeline, body language, inconsistencies. And by the time I was done, his silence told me it hit the mark. And just like that, instead of letting me go, he dragged me and Steven into his office. That's when the truth came out. Turns out Paul and Steven are cousins. The night of the murder, they were at a family party, drinking and dancing until 2 hours. Blackout drunk, which meant Paul didn't have time to commit the murder. But the real kicker, the guy clearly knew something. Nobody confesses to a crime like that without a reason. The detective came up with a nasty little plan to squeeze it out of him.
Yeah, well, maybe a weekend in lockup will motivate him. Let me know what he says.
The hell does that mean?
I didn't need it explained, because the next thing I knew, I was back in cuffs, and tossed onto a bus heading for the isolation ward with Paul at my side. And that was just the beginning of the nightmare. The moment we arrived at the prison, a crooked guard decided he didn't like the look of me, claimed I might be hiding critical evidence, told me to drop my pants for a cavity search.
No. So if you think you can perform the inspection without getting seriously injured, go for it.
Problem was, they're built like a freight train, neck thicker than my head. He let me slide, skipped the search, and waved us through. But I could tell he'd cheaty marked me. Dishwashed her. Next morning, I could already feel the shift. The prison's full of scum, murderers, lifers, psychos who chew nails for fun. I could handle it. But Paul was fresh meat, a magnet for predators. Didn't take long before one of the prison shot minus collars Big Black made a move.
There she is.